Welcome back to JB Reviews. Today we are over here to see Josh. He is working on this is a 4th gen, isn't it? 17 4th gen. What's up, bro?
How's it going, bud?
Oh man, just trying to be like you, man. Your channel's killing it right now.
It is, and a lot of thanks to you on that.
Well,
I appreciate it.
Well, you have all the knowledge. I just edit the video, so my goodness, like, I'm not doing much. But yeah, so this is a 2017. What happened here, bro?
Do you want the full story or the short version?
Hey, give it to me, man.
Customer had an oil leak, took it into another dealership. The other dealership repaired such oil leak, and I have never seen this amount of silicone be added on an external basis because they didn't get the job done correctly the first time. They were trying to cover it up. So we literally pulled out chunks of silicone from the timing housing and the oil pan, front oil pan, where they've tried to seal up their mistake.
Wow.
So lady brings it into us because apparently she was getting nowhere with the other place. And here we are, tearing it apart, cleaning everything up, and getting ready to go back together. So,
now, why did she bring it in?
Because the oil leak persisted after the other shop.
Oh, so it was still leaking after all that silicone?
Still leaking.
Are you kidding me? I mean, so basically you had to take out the oil pump.
There was so much silicone that had squeezed out from underneath that housing. This is the piece that wrapped around where the oil pump goes. And that had squeezed out. This is the piece that went across the front of the oil pan, and this was on the inside lip of the oil pan.
So some of this could have gotten into the oil.
Yes. As a result, I also have to pull off the oil pan and put a whole new gasket on that because they just absolutely destroyed the gasket that's on the front of the oil pan for this one.
And so what's this right here?
This is the timing cover.
Okay.
And these, of course, are inside. Now, as you can see, it's not sticking to it because they didn't clean properly. So there's chunks and chunks of this probably laying down in the oil pan.
So in other words, guys, when you're going to a shop here in Utah, just come here. See Josh. That's all I'm gonna say. Come see Josh, because the cleanup and the process that he's doing, I mean, if the guy did right the first time, this person wouldn't even be in here to get this work done at all.
No, this is a simple, it's not a simple repair, but for us, it's a simple repair. When we have to come back into it because somebody couldn't do it right the first time, it gets more complicated because I've got another hour and a half just cleaning up the surfaces and getting all of that old silicone off. Making sure that when we go back together, it's better than factory.
And you have to get new parts, like you said, new oil pan.
Gasket.
See, I'm sorry, yeah, gaskets, new oil pan gasket.
About the only shining light in this whole scenario is the new oil pan gaskets are a rubber impregnated metal gasket instead of a paper gasket. So she's going to end up with the updated oil pan gasket.
Okay.
And if the timing cover ever has to be removed again, which I highly doubt after I get done with, what I do on them, they won't have to worry about tearing up that gasket again.
Yeah. Yeah, so in other words, don't use silicone to fix an oil leak on a Cummins.
There are certain spots where you do it. You don't take where the oil is leaking from and just try and squirt a bunch of silicone there. And that's what they did. They literally layered it upon layered it upon layered it, almost like butt welding two pieces of metal together. You lay a root and then you start laying in beads next to it to fill up. That's what their silicone looked like.
Oh, wow.
They had layered so much of it in there. I go through about 3/4 of a tube of silicone between the timing cover and the couple spots that I apply down where the meeting point of the oil pan is, right here by that dowel pin and right there by that dowel pin.
I see.
There was at least 3 tubes of silicone in this whole job here that somebody else had put in there.
Wow. So I wanted to ask you a question because this is a 2017.
Yeah, you're seeing it.
So here we go. Okay, flat tappet. This is what this truck uses.
Yes, so this is the flat tappet solid camshaft. You can see how wide those lobes are for the lifters. On the hydraulics, they're probably only that wide. And that's what the big challenge is with converting the roller lifter hydraulic tappet camshaft back to a solid flat tappet instead of the roller.
Okay.
You literally have to, you can't just slide one of these camshafts in a new block. They actually have to make the camshaft for that with the wider lobes to go back to the flat tappet design.
Okay.
That reason is because on these 4th gens, there's only a bearing in the front and a bearing in the back because it's a solid camshaft. On the 5th generations, you've got bearings, 6 of them throughout the length of the camshaft, and they had to add the extra support because those camshafts are hollow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if somebody had a 2019 Plus
Yes.
and they wanted to, they got some money to burn in their pocket, obviously, and they had a failure. They want to go back to the cast iron flat tappet design because you said this is solid too.
Yeah.
That cam is solid versus
The hollow.
the hollow one on the lifter. Okay.
Yeah, on the 5th gen.
So you just have a more overbuilt cam already. Can someone switch over on a 2019 Plus?
Yes, you can take a block in the head from a 4th gen, bolt on all the accessories for a 5th gen, slap it in your 5th gen truck, and now you're back to a more solid, stronger piece. I mean, we got adjustable rocker arms versus the non-adjustable on the hydraulic. You've got push rods that are fully hardened and a much better design. I have not seen a 4th gen push rod fail. I've seen dozens of 5th gen push rods fail.
Wow.
Same with the rocker arms. When the push rod fails, the rocker arm fails.
Okay.
Metal to metal contact, whenever you have the wear pattern get disturbed by accelerated wear, you now have to replace that part.
Okay. Yeah, I like how you organize everything here too. I mean, that's one thing I like about Josh is he explains it on his channel, but there's a wear pattern. You just said there's a wear pattern. Why would you disrupt it? And I love that.
Yeah. So this is cylinder 1. This is cylinder 6, and it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wow.
Same with the push rods. We've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
Yes.
all the way down.
So like I
Keep them
said,
in order.
yeah. So like I said, if the lady or whoever came here with this truck, if they came here first, they would have got the job done correctly, and they would not be here a second time. and that's crazy. So on your channel, I want you to give me the pros and cons to flat tappet and roller lifters. So we got to put a video together because I'm sure people would like to know your thoughts on that because you haven't seen many failures.
I have never
Oh
seen
my
a
gosh.
camshaft on a 4th gen, 3rd gen, 2nd gen fail.
Wow.
Never.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll have to get his thoughts on that, guys, because I mean, hey, here we have him. That thing looks beefy compared to what I've seen in the 2019 Plus.
Yeah.
Like seriously, it looks way more beefier.
And don't worry, all of you people out there that's going to want to say something, these will all get lubed up with assembly lube before I slide it back in.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm just catching you in the process of getting the work done. So yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. I'm really happy I had a chance to see this too, man. Thank you for texting me on that. Seriously,
No
that's
problem,
awesome,
no
man.
problem.
Thank
Whenever
you.
we can get cool jobs like this in,
Yeah.
sucks for the customer, but we're going to make it right for the customer.
Yep.
And
You got to pay to play with these trucks, guys. So don't get it done by someone who doesn't know what they're doing. Seriously. Yeah.
because then you'll end up back here with me
Yeah. So
to get it done right. Again,
so truck stuff. If somebody wants to find you, truck stuff.
at TRUKSTUF.
All right, guys. So if you
Yes.
need to get work done in this area, we are in Utah. I can't tell you exactly where we are, but yeah, reach out to truck stuff. He can set up something for you to come
if
into
you
the shop.
private message me or even in the standard comments,
Yeah.
I try and respond back to all comments that have merit. Okay. You get some idiot on there that says, well, if you just use some spackle, it'll be fine. No, I'm not going to respond back to them guys.
Yeah.
But I try and respond back to as many customers or comments that I get, not customer. I try and respond back to as many of them as I can.
Yeah.
It's getting tough, but yeah.
Oh yeah, you're getting out. You're getting up there, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Cool. Thank you, bro.
You bet.